Okay, so we're ready to reinstall the headliner. A couple of things you need to make sure about. Make sure all the wiring is in good position over there. Fold the seats, lower them so that you have enough space to work with. So over here, for instance, make sure your connectors are dangling so that they're ready to be assembled. These two guys. Then you need to make sure you reinstall those suckers. These guys are a pain in the ass to remove, but they need to be in place before you put back the liner, because they clip into the top. So see right here, there's one, right? And there's another one that goes here. So they're difficult to remove, but they're pretty easy to put back. They slide in, right? And I showed that to you last time, but see there are little grooves up here. It's really hard to focus on there. Let me just make sure you get the right focus. And they just slide in there, right? And that's it, and they clip in. So there are 4. Another thing, feed the connectors through, because that's gonna make your life a lot easier when you reconnect everything. Put a piece of tape on these ones because they're a little short and they tend to feed back in. Same thing here. This is the final result, by the way, of the liner. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's definitely cleaner than it was. So I'll do a bit of a summary of this after we're done. All right, let's get started. So the key to get the liner back in is to put it at an angle. Again, lower your seats. I took that trim out because it gives an extra couple of inches. And when I took it out, I had to bend it in order to get it out, which is not ideal. Here I want to reduce the stress on the liner, the headliner, because we just put a brand new, lining on it. So it should fit nicely, hopefully. You need 2 people to do this, really. You can do this on your own. So lift up your side so that it fits in the opening. And it should fit, barely. It should. That doesn't quite fit. Oh, yeah, good. Clear the corner area. Good. Perfect. It's good. Then we're gonna switch space. And let's get to the side. And let's continue to make progress towards the front. There we go. That was the hard one. Okay. So I'm gonna put one here. It's gonna make things a lot easier. Okay, now you can move to the back, move all the way to the back, and keep it up. Okay, keep it in place. There we are. Perfect. Because I need to clear the edge here. Why it doesn't actually keep in. Okay, so that's in place now. That's good. That's gonna help. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm just gonna put this, snap it in place. I need to do the front too. And then, okay. So these slide in, like so. And this one slides in like so as well. But this one is giving me some resistance. It's probably because the fabric is in the way. When you're clipping it in, the easiest way is to put the front clips first. Then the whole thing kind of falls into place by itself, although it might actually fight me a little bit, because this goes in there. There we go. So you have to make sure the little lip goes on top and above. And then there is a side trim that goes on the side here. Admittedly, the fabric on the inside might be holding it back a little bit, but anyways, then you clamp the top frame here with the actual with the liner, and you squeeze together, and everything should fall into place. So this is kind of the final result. All your connectors should be here. There's lots of space to work with here. There's this guy here as well. Your connectors are sticking out, which is exactly what you want. And we're gonna put the visors back in. I forgot, there are some openings here. I forgot to reopen. Ooh, I wish I would have done that before. Completely forgot about those. That's our liner. Yeah, not great, obviously, not perfect. I'm gonna put a little bit of Sharpie up there. I'm gonna finish clicking this on so that it's clipped. But actually went pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, see this here? Yeah, you want to make sure that this, there we go. It's pretty satisfying when things clip like that. I'm gonna have to move the shade up in order to clip the back, but that's our liner. It looks pretty sharp in black. I mean, I have to say, I tend to like it quite a bit. It's nice, but it's not perfect. Like this cut here could have been avoided, and this massive cut in the back here, well, not great, obviously, but you know what, it's not too bad. It's actually looking decently good. All right, so I'm gonna finish assembling a couple things and we're gonna call it a day. I'll do one last video to kind of summarize how the project went, and yeah, that will be the end of this one. So I'm in the process of reconnecting everything, remounting the sun flaps and everything, sun visors. One note about this little guy here. So this connector goes into the sun flap here, the sun visor, and there's a contact with a little trapdoor here for the courtesy mirror that will turn on this light, right? Now, one thing that I just noticed, unfortunately I damaged the connector on the other side because this guy cannot just be going like this. You might think that the track is actually attached to the liner, but this connector needs to go through a little mounting bracket that's on this side, and that's right above the liner. It's really, really hard to see. As you pull down the liner, you'll see up there, there's a bracket. It's really hard to see, right there. And the wire has to get in the opening. There's a little bar, and the wire has to go inside here. Otherwise, it's gonna get caught in sandwich between the liner and the bracket that's attached to the roof. And you're gonna try to put the thing back in, because it inserts, you have to connect the wire to this, and then it inserts in there, like so, and you won't be able to do it, and you will end up damaging the track, just like I did. So it's very important that you run and feed this wire through that little bracket up there before you connect everything and put the visor back on. So I thought we'd point that out because I just got caught and I just didn't know this. Okay, so I've mounted this one. I decided not to paint it because the paint I got right now doesn't really work well. As you can tell, it's iffy. Doesn't work super well. There's like a bad contact somewhere. Not sure where it is. Could be in the switch itself. Here. Yeah, well, sounds like it's around here. So it kind of works. Doesn't work super well, but it kind of works. So gonna leave this at that. Here I had my connector. I managed to resolder in situ. Did a big blob of silver. It's holding. I'm just gonna put some hot glue on it, and I'll be able to put the flap back on then. What a pain in the butt. Everything else looks good. I mean, I cleaned up here. I had a spider that was stuck like dry in there, so I took everything apart, cleaned it up nicely. Everything works, and I'll give you an oversight or a view of what the actual liner looks like. It's really not great. Frankly, I'm not happy with this, but I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Gonna put the handles back on, and yeah, this is next actually. It's gonna help hold it in place. It's really not great. Like I'm really not pleased with this, frankly. But yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point outside of contemplating my failure. That's okay for now, at least.